Hello again, friends. It is week 3, day 2, which means that leg day has made its way back to us again. So today we're going to be focusing on the lower body. Let's get straight into it. Come to a kneeling position. Let's go ahead and, well, you can stay where you're at. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Go ahead and tuck under the toes and then sit back on the heels. We're going to do a little toe stretch here because I plan to spend a little bit of time on our feet today. It's important to stretch out through the bottoms of the feet. If you'd like, you can stretch out through the arms or the shoulders while you're in this position, or you can just take the opportunity to become present in your body. If the toe stretch feels a little uncomfortable to you, don't fret. It's totally normal. See if you can sit with the discomfort. However, there's a difference between discomfort and pain. So if it's pain, maybe switch it up. But if it's just discomfort, see if you can sit through it a little bit. A little bit longer. We're almost there. Take a nice deep inhale. And then exhale, really empty out your lungs. Go ahead and place the hands down on the mat. You can tap out the toes. And then sit back onto those feet. And if you're able, go ahead and pop up your knees. You can place your hands behind you for support, or you can bring hands to heart center. We're just stretching out through the tops of the feet. Breathe. Again, notice discomfort. See if you can relax areas that don't need to be tensed up. Your shoulders are crunching up. Relax them down. Breathe into it. Take one more deep inhale. Really fill those lungs. And then exhale fully. And place your knees back down on the mat. Again, you can tap out the toes. Whew, I know that one's kind of tough. All right, go ahead and place your hands, spread through the fingertips, really press down through the knuckle ridges, tuck under those toes, and then fly that bottom all the way up for our first downward facing dog. Go ahead and take a moment to pedal through the feet, set the posture. We're going to be doing some movement through your downward facing dog. And I want you to focus on keeping your spine elongated. If that means keeping your knees bent in order to do so, please keep them bent. But the thing I want you to focus the most on is keeping a nice long line between the crown of your head and your sit bones. All right. We're going to do some cat and cow here in your downward facing dog. Go ahead and bend through the knees. Again, keep those sit bones nice and broad. Point up toward the ceiling. And then as you inhale, go ahead and draw the gaze forward towards the hands. Exhale, tuck chin to chest. Tailbone tucks under slightly. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Go ahead and make your way back into a neutral spine. Again, if you need to pedal through the feet, feel free. Find your down dog. That sweet spot that feels comfortable to you in this position. All right, on an inhale, go ahead and lift right leg up. Keep a square hip. And as you exhale, crunch both your legs so that your right knee is right behind the left. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, crunch down. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Do 2 more. 4. Again, watch those sit bones that they're up high. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower that foot down to the ground. Let's repeat on the left side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, straighten those legs. Exhale, knee to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Again, watch that spine. So you should be cat-cowing a little, but again, you want to keep that nice long line between the crown of your head and your sit bones. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower that foot down. Take a breath here. All right, let's do 10 toe raises. So just lift through the calves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, watch that line. Want the work to be coming through the legs. 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Go ahead and lift through the right leg. Watch that your shoulders stay square, but feel free to open through the hip. You can bend that top knee if you'd like to go a little deeper. Then as you exhale, thread that right leg underneath you. So you're opening up for a side plank. Hold here, stay lifted. We're going to lift that right leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Thread it back over to the other side. So you're straight into a side plank on the opposite side. Grab hold of your toe if you can and really lift up. If you can't, then just see if you can lift your right leg as high as you can. Hold. Go ahead and rotate back to your 3-leg dog and then lower that foot down. Good job. All right, on an inhale, lift left leg up this time. Again, watch those shoulders that they stay square. Open through that left hip. You can bend that top knee. Now as you exhale, go ahead and draw that leg underneath the body for a side plank. And let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay lifted. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and thread it through so that you're in a plank on the opposite side. Again, if you can, grab hold of that toe. Stay lifted and extend. Breathe. All right, go ahead and unwind. Back to 3-leg dog. Release that foot down to the ground. 10 more toe raises. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really extend through that spine. 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, go ahead and step or jump. Feet to the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Good job. Take a moment to catch your breath if you lost it. I know that was a lot. All right. You can keep hands at heart center, or you can extend them up high, or you can take hands to the hips. Completely your call. On an inhale, go ahead and lift right leg up into a standing balance. As you exhale, draw that leg behind you for warrior 3. Inhale, straight away, come right back. Draw your knee all the way up to your chest. And then as you exhale, come back again, warrior 3. One more time. Inhale, draw that knee all the way up to your chest. And as you exhale, draw back. Go ahead and step back into a high lunge. Check and make sure that your knee is stacked over your ankle. And we're going to do some lunges here. So inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, lunge down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lunge down. Inhale. Exhale, check that your knee is moving toward that second or third toe on your foot. 4. We'll do 10 of these total. 5. Breathe. 6. If you feel that my pace is a little too fast for you, you can feel free to pause me. Go at the pace of your breath. 8. Stay lifted through the chest. And last one. 10. Go ahead and use your leg muscles to step all the way back up to Tadasana. So you don't want to be pushing, launching yourself forward, or using your weight to lead you forward. Use your leg muscles. All right, go ahead and spread through the toes on your right foot. Let's repeat this on the other side. Inhale, lift that left leg. Exhale, draw it back. Warrior three. Inhale, draw that knee all the way up to the chest. Exhale, back to warrior three. Last time, straight away. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, go ahead and step back into your high lunge. Again, check the position of your knee and your ankle. And here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, really grow through the crown of the head. Lengthen through the upper body. 3. Grow. And then get deep. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Keep your left hip engaged so that you're not sinking into it. You don't want to be collapsing in those hip joints. 7. 8. Breathe. 9. Last one. Straighten and lower. 10. Again, use those leg muscles to come all the way up to stand. Beautiful. All right, bring those feet together. Or if you feel more comfortable with them hip width apart, it's totally fine. Inhale, come up to a chair position, down to a chair position, and then pop yourself up to your toes. Hold here. If this is too much, you can just hold a regular chair position. That is hard enough on its own. If you feel like you can, come up to the tiptoes. Breathe. It's good to feel fire. Go ahead and exhale, drop those feet down, forward fold. Breathe here for a moment. You're doing awesome. All right, go ahead and peel the body all the way up to stand. Awesome. Okay, we're going to be doing kind of reverse lunges. So using what I was telling you about not launching yourself or using your weight, use your leg muscles to step back into a lunge and then forward again. So we're going to start with the right leg going back. Go ahead and inhale and lift, and then exhale, step back using control into a lunge, and then inhale, use your strength, come forward to Tadasana. You can breathe through these however you feel is good for you, but just make sure that you are using your leg muscles to move through these movements. 3. Got 2 more. It's harder than it looks, I know. 4. Launched myself a little bit there. Don't follow my bad example. 1 more. 5. Use that leg strength. Perfect. Go ahead and switch to the left side. Lunge back. Use control. Stay lifted in the upper body as you move through the movements. See if you can go as slow as possible. It's tempting to want to just drop back into the lunge and catch yourself, but you will gain more muscle strength by going slow and using control. Build up those subtle muscles. I think we have 1 more. We'll do 1 more just in case. Whoop, and then I just did what I said not to do. Breathe. Good. Good job. All right, go ahead and lift your arms up. Sit back down into that chair position. 1 more time. We're going to hold here. Check that your knees are stacked over the ankles. Really stick those buns back toward the back wall. Release the back side of your mat. Breathe. I know we kind of burned out in chair pose in week 1. That's okay. We won't stay here too long. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Good. All right, we're going to do some deadlifts with our own body weight. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Now, in this position, extend your arms up by your ears So you're really lengthening through the spine. Sit bones are back and broad, just like in downward facing dog. And then use only your leg muscles. So you don't want to be like shifting your weight super far back, although you will shift a little. You also don't want to be bending necessarily, unless you absolutely have to. But go ahead and inhale and use the length in your body as your weight to come up all the way. Exhale, slow, with control, all the way back down. Forward fold. Inhale, lift, use your glutes, use your hamstrings. Exhale, fold. Take your time. If you can move slower than me, good for you, do it. Otherwise, see if you can just match my pace. Go ahead and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Really reach those hands out away from your torso. Exhale, forward fold. Do this one more time. Inhale, lift, use those legs. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Go ahead and come up halfway. Straighten out. Feel the relief. And then exhale, forward fold. You can spread your feet to about hip width. Grab hold of opposite elbows. Just sway for a moment. Work the hamstrings pretty hard there. It's good to give them a nice little stretch immediately after. Enjoy the rest. Beautiful. All right, come up halfway again. Exhale, go ahead and plant those hands. You can step or jump your feet back to a plank. Let's do one vinyasa today. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. All right. Now, options for you. We're going to do some bunny hops, or you can practice kicking up to handstand. If handstand's not in your practice, that's okay. We're not going up into handstand and holding it. We're just practicing kicking up. So you can walk your hands a little bit closer to your feet, and then you have the option to either bunny hop 10 times, or you can practice kicking up 5 times on each side. So choose your variation. Make sure you're even on both sides. You don't even have to kick up the whole way. Just practice. I'll give you some time to go at your own pace, because chances are everyone goes at different paces. Breathe through the movement. And if you are doing 1 on each side, or 5 on each side rather, don't be surprised if one side is easier than the other for you. I give you just another minute. If you are moving a little bit slower, which is fine, as soon as you've had your little play around, go ahead and come into a downward facing dog. All right, then as soon as you are in downward facing dog, you can either step or jump your feet to the hands, and go ahead and just come down to seated. Actually, come all the way down to a supine position. Whew. All right, go ahead and cross the left ankle over the right knee. Thread the hands behind the right thigh, flex that left foot, draw those legs toward you. I apologize. I know this flow was a little bit faster paced than usual, but trying to squeeze a lot into a very short amount of time. But I hope that these flows will be useful enough to you that you feel like you can go back and do them again as many times as you need to in the future. Say, oh, it's leg day? Got flows for that. And I will keep these up on YouTube basically forever. So there's that. All right, go ahead and lower that right leg down. Grab hold of the left foot or the left big toe. You can extend that right leg out long. Draw that left knee down toward your left armpit. Breathe. See if you can elongate your breathing. Take deeper breaths. Sometimes when you work really hard, your breathing naturally starts to increase in pace. It's good to slow it down again. All right, go ahead and grab hold of that left knee with your right hand. Draw that leg across the body. Keep both shoulder blades planted into the mat. And then you can turn toward that left shoulder. All right, inhale, come back up to center. Let's switch sides, cross that right ankle over the left knee, flex that right foot, thread those hands behind the left thigh, draw those legs toward you. And always the option to use your right elbow to press on that right knee. Get a little deeper into that stretch. Again, focus on elongating your breath, moving it down into your lower abdomen. Go ahead and release that left foot down. You can grab hold of the right foot or the right big toe. Extend your left leg long. Draw that right knee toward your right armpit. You can place the left hand wherever is comfortable. Sometimes I like to put it right on the belly so that you can focus on drawing the breath down into that area a little easier. Or not easier, but with more awareness. All right, release that foot. Grab hold of the outside of the right knee, your left hand, and draw that leg across the body. Bring the gaze over the right shoulder. Again, both shoulder blades are plugged down into the ground. And see if you can lengthen your body from the crown of your head all the way down to your left toes as you are twisting. All right, inhale, come back up to center. And then go ahead and make your way into whichever variation of Shavasana sounds good to you today. Go ahead and plug those shoulder blades underneath the body and then close off the eyes. And I will stay quiet in this Shavasana so that you can just have a moment to yourself to rest and digest and to relax. Just a couple more breaths. Go ahead and begin to make some subtle movements with your fingers and toes. And then as soon as you feel ready, Go ahead and roll to whichever side feels comfortable to you today. Make your way up into a seated position with your eyes remaining closed. Go ahead and bring hands to heart center. You can blink open the eyes. Namaste. Thanks so much for flying with me today. I hope that you built some fire today and that you feel like it was a good workout. Please join me again tomorrow. We're going to be working on the arms and upper body. So join me. I'd love to see you there. Have a good day.